On today's episode, I'm telling the story of how, at 13 years old, I accidentally married a 37-year-old Ohio man named Gary inside of Bloxburg. If you've ever had a Roblox girlfriend, buckle up, because this one is going to hurt your soul in 4K. Drop a like right now if you've ever been catfished. Comment your worst online horror story. I read every single one. And let's dive into the most embarrassing, expensive, and spiritually damaging 2 years of my entire life. So picture this. It's 2019. I'm freshly 13, voice cracking like I'm gargling gravel, rocking the default bacon hair boy skin because Robux were a mythical creature in my household. Gray shirt, blue pants, the free avatar package that screams, my parents know I exist, but not enough to buy me Robux. I hop into Adopt Me because every kid at school swore that was the spot if you wanted to talk to girls. I'm literally mid-trade offering a ride potion for some random dog I didn't even want when I get a DM. Username, xXEmoKittenPrincessXx. Profile pic, neon unicorn with jet black seam bangs covering one eye and a My Chemical Romance banner. She types, "You're kinda cute for a noob, Lolo." Bro, my brain did a full Windows XP shutdown sound. Compliments were rarer than a legendary pet drop in my life, so one message from a girl with double X's in her name had me acting like I just got drafted to the NBA. Comment noob if you know exactly how cooked I was the second I read that. 13-year-old me did something I will never financially recover from. I borrowed my mom's debit card, without asking, and bought the Sparkle Time Fedora. $400 worth of Robux for a glowing purple hat. I thought if I upgraded my drip, she'd think I was cool. Comment Sparkle Time Fedora if you've ever committed a felony for Roblox clout. 2 weeks of non-stop Adopt Me dates, awkward YOD texting, and me pretending my cracked iPad screen was aesthetic later, we were officially dating. She told me she was 14, lived in California, loved Black Veil Brides, and hated her mom. She sent me selfies, pale girl, black lipstick, raccoon eyeliner, the whole 2014 Tumblr package. At the time, I thought I hit the jackpot. In reality, those photos were stolen from some poor Russian girl's 2013 VK page. Hindsight is 2020. We graduated from Roblox DMs to Discord. Her username, Kitten Loves You Heart 666. Type a red flag emoji in the comments if that alone should have ended me. First voice call. She's using the highest pitched voice changer on planet Earth. Imagine Alvin the Chipmunk after 3 Red Bulls and a helium tank. She called me babe, Pookie, baby boy, and hubby in the first 5 minutes. My face was hotter than my 2012 laptop running Roblox on low settings. I kept muting myself to scream into a pillow like a Victorian woman having the vapors. If you ever got butterflies from a Discord kitten, subscribe right now, because this story is about to ruin your childhood. 3-month anniversary rolls around. Yes, I celebrated months like a certified lunatic, and she says she wants a promise ring in Royale High. That ring was limited, ugly, and cost more Robux than my mom made in a week. I traded my Neon Frost Dragon, my Shadow Dragon, 3 Mega Unicorns, and half my soul for a pixel ring that literally just said forever in Comic Sans. Comment how many Robux you think I spent. Closest guess gets a shout out in part 2. After the ring came the wedding planning, full Bloxburg ceremony. I spent 3 straight weeks building the mansion. White marble floors, heart-shaped infinity pool, RGB lights synced to the Roblox default music, rooftop garden with cherry blossoms I paid 50 Robux each for. I even added a functional pizza place in the basement because I thought it was romantic. I was a 13-year-old architect with the emotional maturity of a Tamagotchi. We invited 47 people. 47 actual Roblox avatars RSVP'd. The pastor was a 9-year-old who sounded like he was yelling through a potato. My bride showed up in a black wedding dress, black veil, and the limited Midnight Queen skirt that cost another 800 Robux. I wore a rented tux that expired in 24 hours. The vows were screamed so loud my dollar store earbuds nearly exploded. I cried real tears. My mom walked in mid-ceremony and I had to explain I was getting married online to a girl I met trading dogs. The silence that followed could have stopped global warming. Year 1 of the marriage, good morning and good night texts every single day without fail. I set alarms. She started asking for Robux gift cards for her little sister's birthday. I sent so many Amazon cards I could have bought actual Gucci in real life. Comment F in the chat if you've ever been financially abused by an e-girl. Red flags were everywhere. Camera always broken, only called after 11 p.m. her time, got mad when I played Arsenal with my actual friends. But love makes you blind, and I was blind, deaf, and stupid. Then 2020 quarantine hit. Suddenly, we were online 8 to 10 hours a day. She started using pet names that made my skin crawl. Daddy, Master, Big Strong Man. I was 14 and looked like a Lego with acne. One night, the voice changer glitched for exactly 2.7 seconds, and I heard the deepest, most Midwestern adult male voice known to man. Like if a Ford F-150 could talk after 30 years of Marlboros. My soul left my body, did a lap around the house, and came back shaking. She panicked. "Sorry, babe, my brother grabbed the mic, LOL." I pretended to believe her, but that night, I reverse image searched every photo she ever sent. First result, Russian VK page from 2014. Second, deleted MySpace profile. Third, Facebook Marketplace ad for used Chevy spark plugs posted by a 37-year-old man named Gary from Dayton, Ohio. I confronted her on call. She tried the chipmunk voice one last time, then it cracked, and a tired adult man sighed and said, "Look, kid, it was just a prank. Calm down." A prank? 2 years? A wedding? A mansion? Thousands of Robux? My actual tears? A prank? I hung up, deleted Discord, deleted Roblox, yeeted my phone so hard it cracked more than my tablet ever did. I drove to McDonald's at 2 a.m., sat in the parking lot eating 40 nuggets and holding a Happy Meal toy like it was my emotional support animal. My friends found me there looking like I'd just come back from war. A week later, I logged back in just to nuke the mansion. I load into the plot, and there she is. xXEmoKittenPrincess slow dancing with another bacon hair wearing the exact promise ring I traded my entire inventory for. They were swaying to the default Roblox lobby music that sounds like elevator music on bath salts. I didn't cry. I screen recorded the whole thing, posted it on TikTok with the caption, "My wife of 2 years, everyone." It hit 22 million views in 3 days. Gary the Roblox catfish became a sound, a trend, a meme, a national tragedy. Gary himself tried to copyright strike me. A grown man who groomed a child on a block game tried to DMC me. I countered with every screenshot, every transaction, every voice clip. He lost in 48 hours. That was the only W I got. If you've made it this far, you're a legend. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications because part 2 is absolutely unhinged. His real Facebook, his real job, his real wife, the server full of other kids he was talking to, all of it. You do not want to miss it. Moral of the story? Never trust a username with random capital letters and extra X's. Never buy a virtual ring for someone whose real voice you've never heard. And if someone calls you daddy on Roblox, run. Drop a like if Gary still owes you Robux, comment your worst catfish story, share this with the group chat that still roasts you for your Roblox phase, and I'll see you in part 2 where we expose Gary in glorious 4K. Stay safe online, don't trade neon pets for love, and never ever let a 37-year-old man from Ohio wear your promise ring. Peace.